Hello students, in my last video I have explained you the chapter The Snake and the Mirror, and today let us continue with the same chapter. As he was in trouble, he started feeling the presence of God. He was not able to do anything, so he started thinking of God. He decided not to speak lest he should anger the snake. In his heart, the doctor was praying to God to save his life. As this snake has coiled itself, it had wrapped itself around his arm. It was experiencing a lot of pain. He was feeling as if a thick molten rod made of lead was crushing his arm and breaking it. He felt helpless. He could not do anything to save himself. Strike means attack. Lurked means hid. Feebly means weakly. He knew that if he moved a bit, the snake would attack him. Death was very near. It was sitting at a distance of 4 inches. He thought that if the snake bit him, then what would he do? Which medicine he would take? And then he recalled that there was no medicine in his room. He was feeling very weak, as he did not have any way to come out of the situation. He smiled at his foolishness. The doctor felt that God appreciated the doctor's realization of his mistake. Something favorable happened, and the doctor's life was saved. The snake moved its head to the other side and saw the mirror. It looked at the mirror and it saw its own reflection in it. It is not possible that any snake had never looked at itself in the mirror before. But yes, this snake was looking at itself in the mirror, and the doctor was surprised because the snake was looking at itself in the mirror very carefully. He was thinking that maybe it was admiring its beauty. Vermilion spot means red bindi. The doctor imagines that the snake must be imagining different styles like he was thinking few minutes back when he was looking at his face in the mirror. He thought that maybe the snake was thinking of growing a mustache, or maybe of wearing eyeshadow and mascara to look more pretty, or maybe it was thinking of wearing a red colored bindi off its forehead. Close quarters means to get a closer look. The doctor did not know whether it was a male or a female snake, and he says that he will never come to know this because just then it crawled from his arm and moved down into his lap. From there it jumped and started crawling over the table. It crawled very close to the mirror and started looking at itself. The doctor thought that maybe snake wanted to look at itself and have a closer look at its appearance. Granite means form of marble. The doctor was no longer a mere statue made of stone. As soon as the snake crawled and got down from him, he came back to life. As the snake had crawled out of doctor's lap, he stood up. Till now he had stopped his breath because he was scared of the snake. Now he quietly moved out of the door, jumped from the garden and ran away. All the people who were listening to the doctor's story got relief and took a deep breath after they came to know that he was saved. And someone from that group asked him whether his wife was fat. He replied that his wife was thin and tall, just like a reed plant, because God did not want his wife to be fat. So she was thin and could run very fast. Another person from the group asked him whether the snake chased him. He replied that he ran and ran till he reached a friend's house. There he took an oil massage, took bath and wore fresh clothes. He did not know if the snake had chased him or not because he did not look behind. The next day, Around 8:30 in the morning, the doctor along with two of his friends went to the room to bring his belongings from there. There was not much stuff to take. Someone had stolen of the things from his room, but left behind one thing. He thought that the thing which he left behind was to insult him. The writer asked the doctor what was the thing which the thief left behind. He replied that he left the vest, which was dirty and was hanging on the wall. He added that the thief was so much into cleanliness that he left the dirty vest there only. He says that the naughty thief could have taken it along with him, washed it with soap, and could have used it. Someone asked the doctor if he saw the snake the next day. He laughed and replied that after that night he never saw that snake. Maybe the snake was attracted towards its own beauty. That is why it looked so carefully in the mirror. So I hope students you would have understood the chapter. Thank you.